Hello, I'm Victor Grant here with Search Triggers, and sitting here with me is Bob Heyman, the father of search engine optimization. We're going to be going into basic search triggers boot camp. And what better way to do that than have Bob kick off the new version of search triggers that he just registered a few seconds ago. And we're going to go through the very, very basics on how we can do that.
Great.
I'm really excited to share this great tool with you. So without any further ado, I'm going to flip over to Bob's screen share, and we're going to be diving right into how to use search triggers. Okay, I'm going to switch the microphone over to my headset. Okay. So the first thing you see on here is please type a phrase that describes what you're looking for as you would in any search engine. So let's work on anything you want. Kidster, we could work on the client, or
children's books about music.
Children's books. Okay. So let's just type in children's books about music. And just hit enter. Okay. So you'll see the user interface when you first register with a free account. There's a training video on the left, which is what these videos that we're making now are going to be. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a bunch of different the pages, and you'll see they're all blue dots. Blue dots means we haven't fetched the page count yet. So if you want to X out of the video, you can actually watch the video as you're using the tool. So now you click the X box, and it'll close the video down. And if you scroll down a little bit lower, you should see a dialog box that says fetch number of pages. So you want to click fetch numbers of pages. And what we want to do now is look at, okay, how much competition is there in each of these different keywords? Children's books about music. Okay, so those other ones have NA. If you scroll up to the top, what we did is we actually looked for a phrase. Okay? And so we don't have any settings or dialog boxes. You'll see that there are 91 points left. So you get to use the full version. So as you can see, there's a red dot that has 652,000 pages. But all these other words are sort of like niche words. Okay? And we're looking for, okay, where on the web does this appear as a phrase? In other words, all the words are in the same sequence. And there really is no statistical data that we can find on that. So what I'm going to do is guide you through, like, what you want to do is pick one of these. I'm just going to show you what you want to do with the completely free version. Let's say about music, children's picture books about music, fiction books about music, that one.
What about picture books? Okay. Right, I check it.
Let me show you what you want to do. You want to do picture books?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so tap on it. So in other words, click on the link, and what it does is it'll copy and paste that into the box above.
Okay, I just clicked that. And
yeah.
I did that? Or?
Yeah, you just did that. So now what we want to do is click the search box again, and let's see if we can go a little deeper. Okay, so that's as far as we can go. So, in other words, there's no more suggestions we have on that topic. So now you want to click on the little pen icon.
Which is where? Oh, I see. Okay. No, that's share. Right.
Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is, on my computer, I'm going to go create a little tiny URL using our service. Actually, why don't you do that? Open up a new tab. And go to egr.me. This will be a live demo. It creates a little tracking code. And we're going to send traffic directly to Kitster today. I'd like to send 100 visitors to Kitster today, just while we're sitting here in a few minutes. Okay, so let's type in the title of your website is Kitster. And then you put in your web address, would be kitster.com. The best description you have about your site. We will be releasing a version for Search Triggers customers that will allow them to edit their listings inside of EarthGrid. This is how you submit your website to our search engine. Okay, then you put your name. I'm going to flip over to here to keep your email address private. And then hit the submit button. Let me know when you've submitted that.
Done.
Okay. So this is the screen you get at EarthGrid. And now what we want to do is go check your email for that link. And I'm going to switch the camera back over to here and talk to you a little bit about what we're doing here. Okay, so while Bob is getting his private link from his email, did you get an email or a listing?
Let me look in.
You might have to look in junk. You might have to, look for it. It would say listing from, and you'll see it'll be egr.me / like a couple of small characters. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Let me switch the mic back over to the webcam here. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on here. Most people use like bit.ly links or tiny URLs or different things like that. Over at EarthGrid, we've invented a whole new technology that interfaces with our search engine and interfaces with search triggers. We actually built search triggers to help you rank #1 in our search engine. We are rolling out our own search engine. Yes, you've heard Apple is rolling out its search engine. We're rolling out our search engine as well this summer. And search triggers is the first step toward doing that. We're already starting to see a lot of adoption of earthgrid.com as a search engine. And if you want to get access to the preview version, you can go to earthgrid.net. But while Bob's getting his tiny URL, we're going to go ahead and grab some ideas here that I want you to take away. First of all, you want to create some sort of a tracking code. And egr.me is that tracking code. It generates a URL that's tied to you. And then we're going to show you how you can go from like 1 or 2 clicks. Did you get the email? Okay. We do notice that Gmail is blocking our email addresses, so we're going to work on a workaround for that. Or sometimes it might take a while for that email to get to you. I'm going to go ahead and look up Bob's listing, and I will be right back with you. While we're doing that, let me ask you this question. It's been bugging me for a while. You use Gmail, I use Gmail. It seems to me that if I'm sending you an email from Gmail, it goes to your inbox. But if I use my corporate address or anything like that, it goes to your junk mail. Do you think that free email services should continue to have this kind of policy?
No, but Google does what it wants. And I'm sure there's a reason it's good for Google.
So the search engines are basically just doing it because it's good for them, and they want everyone to use their email service.
Yes.
And I'm sending you a personal letter. I mean, from Victor at victorgrant.com, and it goes to your junk mail. There's really no reason for that.
I haven't even found it in the junk.
Right.
Not the last one.
So I'm going to go ahead and get you that tiny link, okay, and send it to you one-on-one. And if you're already a subscriber to EGRME or search.earthgrid.com, we will be sending out an announcement to your email to be able to find your link in case it didn't come. We'll be sending it from a brand new email address, from a brand new domain name that has no history whatsoever. So watch for that. I'm just going to go see if I can find Kidster. Okay, I have found it.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the link. Let's see if. Okay, your tiny URL is H9N. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go back to your screen, make sure we don't have anything confidential there. Okay, great. So here's what we want to do. Let's go over to the little pen icon.
Not the plume, but where's the pen?
Yeah. Actually, before we do that, pop on the next tab over.
Next tab over. Clicks or get more features or pricing?
No, the EarthGrid backlink directory, that tab on your browser.
Oh.
I just want to show folks something here, okay?
Sure.
So go to earthgrid.net.
Is that one of these choices down here?
No, no. It's not public. It's a private link that we're just testing right now. Earthgrid.net. And search for Kidster. We have a whole new UI that's being worked on right now. It's very, very basic right now. And you can see it's there. You can see there's already been 2 clicks. And it has 5 links, and you can get more information. Okay. But you basically found Kidster in there. Okay. So what you want to do is click on the search again.
Back? Okay.
Yeah. So hit the search box. If you can go back to keep that EarthGrid search up.
Okay.
Go back to that one and click on search.
Go back.
Yeah, you're on page. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you see there's 2 clicks. You hit the forward button. And just leave it there. We're going to leave that open. I'm going to have you refresh the page in a minute. You see there's 2 clicks there right now, right? Okay, go back to search triggers. Click on the little pen.
Okay, I still never found the little pen. So
it's that little orange pen right below keywords. Okay, great. So put in space after music. And then http://
http://
you got 2 T's. You know, we're putting in a link. You would normally copy and paste the link that you got in your email, but you're not.
Okay.
We're missing one of the T's. egr.me / the letter H as in Harry, the other slash. Number 9, and then N.
Okay.
And put space, # RT.
Okay.
And let me go see on my computer what hashtags are trending right now. So give me a moment while I do that. And you can come to my training on twittergangster.com that's going to be teaching you more how to do that. Or you can just check out twittergangster.com if you're watching the replay of this to learn that technique. I'm just going to go to Twitter real quick on my computer and just start typing in something like what's trending in children's books. Yeah, so it's hashtag children's books.
No space.
No spaces. BOOKS. And then space. hashtag children, hashtag music, and let me see what's trending with the word picture. Picture books. Okay, so you can actually fill it up until that timer is down. Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
And now click on the little tweet icon. Okay, you have a Twitter account, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch to camera, and if you can sign in with your Twitter account. It's right there, email, username, and password. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to see how just simply leveraging the media agencies and all the people that are working with us, like Kim Garst, she's one of the Twitter gangsters out there. She's crushing it on social media. My friend Chris Record, lots of folks are really crushing it with their social media. And they're all connected through search triggers. So simply by tweeting and tagging us on, you're going to see this thing skyrocket. So here's a couple things that we did. First of all, we used search triggers to go ahead and craft a tweet, okay, using keywords with a really nice exact sequence, because that's also going to get indexed by search engines, okay? Over time, you're going to get some traffic residually from that one tweet. Okay, so now what's going to happen is we also put in the correct hashtags because we found those keywords, and now we looked it over in Twitter, and now we're tweeting that out. And a little secret is if you put in hashtag RT, it's part of a Twitter community that I belong to called a retweeting community. So in other words, if I retweet you, you'll tweet me. And you can really massively generate tons of traffic using Twitter. So did you tweet it already? Okay, let me. Yeah. You've logged in, so let me go ahead and put back to the screen here. All right, great. Okay, so now what you want to do is you just want to tweet that out. Okay, you'll see that once you tweeted that out, you want to start following us. Yeah. So what's happening? Oh, you've hit a following limit? How could you hit a following limit?
I'm following people.
I've never heard of that. Never seen that before. I guess you can. They put a following limit on how many people you can follow now. That's really funny. Okay, well, I guess you can't follow us. Okay, so now let's go back to yeah, let's go back to Earthgrid Search. And let's just hit search again. And you'll see how the clicks went up 26 clicks already.
Wow.
And then if we refresh this a little bit longer, we're going to see another 30 clicks. Now let's look at this. You might be paying 40 cents, 50 cents, $1 for those clicks. Okay? That's like $30 of ad spend that we just generated in a few seconds.
Wow.
If you have a social media person just simply going in there and tweeting that tiny URL out there, you're also going to rank higher in our search engine. And we're also going to allow you to go in there and edit the keywords that you found. We have actually a real-time editor. You can real-time edit your listing. No one else can do that. You have to wait for a robot spider to do that, right? So that's a preview of what's coming with Earthgrid Search, which I'm really excited because all the tech that we built to build search triggers, we're now launching our own search engine to figure out. We're going to be collating databases. We have the Yahoo Bing partnership, so we have access to all their data, which we have to pay for, and we have to monetize that with advertising. But we also have one of the early founders of Lycos and all of his database, and then the Moz directory and a number of other databases that we are all looking into. Plus, we have our own database of websites like yours who are watching at home that is going to be listed inside of Earthgrid Search. And we're always going to give preference to our members. And the members who have using our tiny URL, just like you saw today, that's what's going to cause you to skyrocket to the top of the search engine. So I want to take a moment and talk about affiliate marketing, which is where we left off with Bob last week. So we've been talking about affiliate marketing and how you said that was one of the few things that like grew out of the internet.
I think it's the only unique marketing technique that's unique to the internet. It didn't predate the internet in some form.
Wow. And we've seen commissions go as high as 70%, 75%. I've even seen 100% commissions over on JVZoo. And what that model is, if people are tracking what's happening in that industry, essentially you're paying $15, $16, $17 just to list share. So if I have a list of, let's say, 1,000 subscribers, and I sell them a $17 info product, like from one of my colleagues over at JVZoo, and then they buy that product and I get all the money, he gets that person, he gets that lead, right? Because he's now a customer of them. And then what ends up happening is he's able to sell his products to that. And so we're growing a list that way. So then I have a list, Chris has a list, Todd has a list, Aaron has a list, everyone has their own list, which are all of their customers, right? So it's the ability for us to ethically share customers using affiliate marketing as a vehicle. So, 100% is like the highest, obviously, the commission you can have. We settled on with search triggers at a launch of 70% through certain JV partners, and then once we've launched, we're going to go down to 50%. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Smart Member. Smart Member is my buddy and friend Chris Record. This is his product. I'm going to show you a screenshot here for a moment. Okay. So I'm going to go over to Liquid Search, and I'm going to type in Smart Member, and here it is. Okay. So if you can see my screen, Bob. This is Smart Member, and so what he's done is he's created 4 entertaining videos, and it's kind of a live action approach. Here's Chris, and in this video, he's the creator of Dark Post Profits, which is a product that came out a few months ago on how to crush it with Facebook. And then right here, if people leave a comment, then what this does is it puts this this code right back in here. Now this is my affiliate ID, okay? So my affiliate ID is tagged to that. So if someone purchases Smart Member through my affiliate link, I get a 50% commission. Now the product I believe is going to be launching at $50 a month, and there's a special if you buy a whole year, like $500. Well, if you think about that, if you buy the product, then you sign up to be an affiliate, and you sell it 3 times, you just make back your money with a little bit of change. So that's what affiliate marketing is really all about, is being able to support that. So the product is not available yet. It's going to launch in about 3 days, 2 days, 19 hours. Here's Chris. And what can you do? You build a membership site. Now, who is Chris? Okay, Chris, look at these numbers right here. 1 million in the first year with 2 product launches. He's produced from Dark Post Profits 1.0 and 2.0. This is real serious dollars here. Then we have right over here, in the last 35 days, he generated $72,000 selling other people's products because he built his list through his affiliate dashboard. And then Smart Member has 27 amazing features when you get access to it. You get the one-click video uploader, syllabus creator, JVZoo launch manager, all this stuff, SEO optimized modules, transcription uploader. essentially it's a membership site in a box. And what, a buddy of mine, Scott Rayleigh, he asked me today, hey, why do you like Smart Member so much? I said, well, because it's a product I've been waiting for this, because like, I love the other funnel products out there that allow you to build a membership site and stuff like that. But then the problem is they're all hosted somewhere else. This thing integrates with your existing website or your existing WordPress. So it puts all of the stuff that you need to monetize your WordPress site into one simple box. So then this is his office. It's over in in the area. And then when you join his early adopter member list, you put in your email address, and then you get the link, and then it unlocks the remaining videos. So that's Smart Member, and we're working on having Chris come to one of our hangouts next week, working with his JV manager directly. I'm really excited about this launch, and one of the things that we're going to be offering our Search Trigger subscribers. We're going to be offering our Search Trigger subscribers is if you guys watch for our link from Search Triggers and you purchase Smart Member through that link, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the pro version of Search Triggers, which is a $1,000 value for a year. And we're also going to give you my bonus training on how to crush it with traffic, with Twitter, my Twitter gangster training. You're also going to be invited to our private mastermind hangout that we're going to be doing on teaching you specifically taking your traffic, doubling it, using it, and turning a membership site. Guys, you got to realize that if you have a website, you need to monetize that. You have to spend a little bit of money on advertising. You have to build your list. All of these things are going to be covered in our bonus mastermind training. In addition, you're going to be part of our community and meet us live in Las Vegas. We're going to be going to Las Vegas next month to hang out with Chris. If you take advantage of the bonus that Chris is offering, it is going to include tickets to the event in Las Vegas, where you can access all of us and we can meet us face to face. So whatever it takes, get Smart Member, get involved with us at Search Triggers. This is only going to last through the Smart Member launch. After that, there won't be, this deal will no longer be available. You'll still be able to purchase Smart Member, but you're not going to get the 50% discount or the bonus from Search Triggers. So that's a typical, that would be like a typical JV offer, right? We cut the video here, but that's like the type of stuff that happens on JV Zoo. We say, hey, my product is worth $1,000. Chris's product is worth $1,000. We'll do a deal. We'll cut the price of Chris's product to $497. I'll throw in my $1,000 product as a bonus, and we can do the whole thing through JV Zoo. That's what's so cool about this JV marketing thing. And I think that's really where affiliate marketing comes in. Okay, so are you ready to go pro with Search Triggers?
Sure.
All right. Okay. I'm going to just unlock this. I'll be right back.
So I go back to Search Triggers on Firefox.
Yeah, here we are. Okay. Okay. So what I got to do is I'm going to pull you up in the database. And
by the way, will Chris's product work with my Drupal websites or only with WordPress?
I think it only works with WordPress. While I'm doing that, Bob, look at the camera, just share a little something about what, between last hangout and this hangout, about content marketing and, what we're talking about.
I think content marketing is the new smart description for what Vic and I have been doing for 15 years and variously called social media marketing, search engine optimization, social media conservation, curating, and people in PR who are smart enough to realize that their industry has been changed by technology, and it's all the different ways you can use content generation aided by technology like search triggers, to craft either a white paper, a video, a tweet, whatever that will rank highly because it's about something that people are already searching for. That is the secret sauce that you bring to the content marketing. And then content marketing is the current wave. And I think that the secret to making content marketing work optimally is to augment it with tools like search triggers so that your post is optimized, if you will, for the likelihood of impacting both your marketing. I mean, all these messages basically are a twofer. You get a search bang, but obviously you're hoping somebody's watching the video apart from the influencing Google. So you're getting whatever traffic the marketing vehicle generates.
Yeah.
And then there are other tools that we discussed for maybe how to widely distribute your content in the best possible way. But I think what I'm interested in about Pro is just how you can. If you're going to sit down and do a blog post, if you're going to tweet, you're going to be doing all this content marketing that is trendy now. How do you not waste your time? If you wind up creating a message about which nobody is searching, then the only people you're going to reach are your followers, or people who they might be able to read the blog, or they might, even if you post it on Twitter or Facebook, or you're only reaching. You're not reaching the people who are searching for something that could be more. You could be just as relevant for, but there's a pool. It's like fishing. There's either you can fish over a place where there's no fish, or you can fish over a place where there's a whole lot of fish. And people who can wind up making a living at fishing know enough to go where the fish are.
Yeah, exactly. I think in another analogy that someone said the other day is you can either have one pool, or you can have lots of poles.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, if you have 10 poles, chances of you catching a fish are much more than you have just one pole.
I think the fishing analogy, I'm a sucker for the analogy, but I think the idea of fishing where the fish are and having as many poles as possible to find more schools of fish makes a lot more sense than just sticking your thumb in the air. And I think fish might be that way.
Yeah.
Well, this interests me, therefore you think it'll interest. I mean, part of the problem when you're dealing with clients is you either wind up something that interests you, or something that winds up interesting the CEO or the marketing manager, and they're pushing for it, but it's usually about them. It's this new product that nobody cares about them, unless you can tie it into something that is relevant and being searched for.
Cool. I see Dinar showed up.
Hey, Victor, how you doing?
So am I upgraded?
Yeah, you're upgraded.
What can I do? Do I reload? Problem.
Is that the godfather of SEO?
Okay, so we're right now looking at Bob's screen. I'm going to go back on headphones here and listen to. Yeah, so what you want to do, Bob, is reload that. You see where it says sign in here, already registered at the bottom? No, you have to click sign in here. Yeah. And you can leave that alone. That's actually your unique ID. Let me talk a little bit about that ID, okay? It's important that you remember this ID. This ID we're going to be using for ad tracking, click tracking. That's going to be your private ID to edit your listings inside of EarthGrid Search. It's also going to be your ID that we use for campaigns that we run together with you. That ID is really crucial. And you can access that by just going over to your settings. Now here you have the full gamut of the version. Now let's take a look. Not only can you click on keywords, you can now drop down and you'll see there's a URL in there. Okay, you can go to a website. So you can just go and type in kidster.com. Okay, yeah. And what it'll do is it will go ahead and grab. Okay, so it's funny. They don't have anything on you. Yahoo and Bing doesn't. Did you click the search box?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's try. What would be one of your competitors?
Club Penguin, let's say.
Let's try Club Penguin up there. What we're doing here is we're actually querying the Yahoo database.com. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do is actually put in the .com name itself. Because what it does is it actually searches for the keywords under that website. Okay. So you can see there's login page, sign up codes, gamer card, and 6 more results. You can see them all. You can go down there and you can see what other ones are there. You see the little link that says see them all?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all really, really specific dealing with Club Penguin. Okay. Let's say, for example, if you tap on the Bing rating bar, the blue bar right there, okay, it opens up a Bing search. So we can now see that welcome to Club, a virtual world for kids. Okay. So what I would do is go back to search triggers and type in a virtual world for kids. And instead of the website drop down, we'll go back to the keyword. Now you probably want to uncheck the word phrase and uncheck quick, and we'll get rid of the word a in the beginning. Remember, we're trying to find the buyer keywords that people are looking for. So I think we probably want to get rid of a at the beginning. And let's run that. Let's see what's there. Okay, so here you can see the competition, right? Virtual worlds, virtual games, virtual worlds kids, virtual worlds games, virtual, there's millions and millions of pages because we unchecked the word phrase. Okay? So if you click on the word phrase, that's what's called an exact match. If we click on the word phrase, we're going to see the page count go way, way down from millions of pages to tens of thousands of pages. Okay? Yeah. And there's a couple of things you can do. You can click on the suggestion rating, go down below, and just tap on the keyword, the heading column. Okay?
Which one?
Like the pages, you can click on the pages right there.
Which one of these? Any one of those? Or?
No, the heading column. It says suggestion rating. Okay, let's go over to pages. If you tap on pages, it's a toggle switch. So click on it again. It sorts it in reverse order.
Okay.
Doesn't need to redraw the page. Okay. So now what we want to do is some of these have 0, like online virtual world and virtual world kids.
Right.
You can select those two. Actually, what we want to do is select all of them, and let's click Analyze Traffic. And hopefully the traffic engine will be running today, or else Let's see what happens. Click the button that says Analyze Traffic. And if you guys have any questions for us, please feel free to ask that in the question box. Or if you're watching the replay of this on Livefire, please be sure to write something on there about that. And you can see that the analysis had come back with still like tens of thousands of records. Okay, so let me talk about these 3 boxes. You can see that these are all blog tags. Let me switch to my screen for a minute. I'll show you how that would work. Bob, while I switch to my screen, if you just want to summarize what we just did. We basically found a keyword, and we're now going to go ahead and create a blog post about it. So I'm going to switch to my screen and talk about that. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the Kalatu Premium blog that I have right here. This is a blogging platform. It launched last night, in fact, which is like WordPress on steroids. So I'm going to log in to my Kalatu Premium blog. I have 10 blogs in the Kalatu Premium platform. And I'm going to go in here and create a blog post, and we'll switch back and forth between what you have. So let me go in here and log in. Okay, I'm logged in there. I log in and start blogging. I got into my Kalatu Premium. And so I'm just going to go create a new post. And I'm going to start at the very beginning. We're just going to create a blog post. You're still seeing my screen on the big screen there, right, Bob? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to add a new post. So one of the tools that they have here is giving me a headline. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to search triggers and recreate the screen on my account that we have on Bob's screen. Okay. So it was, what was it? I can go back to your screen. It was virtual.
Kids Virtual World.
Virtual
World for Kids.
Virtual World for Kids. Okay. And so I'm going to go look for that on here. And so now I'm going to go here and fetch the number of pages. And I'm going to show you what I want to work on. You can see my screen up there. So inside of the whole web, there's 5 million pages on virtual worlds, virtual games, 10 million pages on that, even as a phrase. Now look at this one, Virtual Worlds Kids 10 and Up. Only 4 competing pages. See that? Mm-hmm. This would be a great subject for a blog post because it's a green dot. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to go Virtual Worlds Kids 10 and Up, and I'm going to put that as my title. And then here I would say, check out Kidster. And I would write my post. I'm just going to save this as a draft. Mm-hmm. Now the key here, and this is the part that a lot of people miss completely, they don't understand the distinction between categories and tags. Okay, this is what you want to use with search triggers. I'm going to select all of these tags, even though there are millions of pages, and this is a niche. I'm going to uncheck that one because we don't want to be redundant. And look, right down here in this box, I have all the tags ready to go. So I just copy that to my clipboard. I go over here and I hit add, and boom, all of my tags are right in here. Now, so if you're doing this with Kalatu Premium, what it actually does, it does a little extra that WordPress doesn't do. It generates web pages for each one of your tags, and it sends it out to the search engines under the tag. And what I'm finding is I'm getting more traffic from my tags than I am from my posts. Now, here's what's also interesting. If I go directly to the call to action and I pick my most one is usually the profitable blog, I go to my SEO title. Now I'm going to craft the SEO title for you. I'm going to go for this one right here, Virtual Worlds Kids. Okay, that's going to be my SEO title. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack on some words with a hyphen that would be like games, some of these money words, right? These ones that have lots and lots of competition. I'm going to go maybe children's books and get some additional tags under children's books. Now look at that, toddler books, children's books. We can fetch the pages on this, and we can see exactly how many pages are there with so you can see there's 5.8 million pages on children's books, and I'm going to sort by the page count right here. Books and toddlers, children's books ages. What's the demographic for your children's books?
7 to 10.
7 to 10. Okay. Well, what's trending now are over 10. Well, okay, so here's one, best children's books. So if I go with that one, best children's books, and I pop that in there, and again, I fetch the number of pages. There's popular children's books.
Top, okay, I see.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I just fetched those additional 2 pages right there. So now I have a nice, good, clean perspective from 63,000 all the way up to top kids books. Okay, these would also be great tags, right? So what I do is I click on all these, and I copy all these over to my tags.
And how do you do that? Where did you click to do that?
There are these 3 utility boxes. The Pro version gives you all 3. And this one right here, the SEM pay-per-click phrases,
right.
This is for PPC with the exact tag.
Okay.
Okay. So if I want to go place an ad to my blog post, I just copy that and paste it in there and send out traffic to my post.
Okay.
Now these right here are my blog tags, and I can also use those for YouTube videos. They're all separated by commas for your convenience. So all I do is go back to my Kalatu Premium, and I go here and I hit paste. Now what I like to do is paste them all in here, and if my blog post really is more about children's books or games or things like that, I just go in, put them all in here, and then I delete the ones that are not appropriate to the post. Okay? Now what's also interesting is Search Triggers keeps all this in your keywords tag in your history. So you don't have to remember the keywords that you've been running. It keeps a log of that for you. Wow. In the analysis, it keeps track of the uploaded data. That's an advanced feature in the business version, as well as in the history in the last month, last week, last 3 days. So that's like your to-do list. So if you just want to get like free form, like go in there, boom, 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 get some keywords, get some stuff in there, and then plan your week's worth of blogging right in there. So if I go in here and I say virtual worlds, kids 10 and up, well, that's really not what Kidster is. So let me try now doing something like maybe Kidster. I'm going to put that keyword in and see what the world has said about you. And for example, I could also go to PR Web. Did you do a press release with PR Web yet?
Not with PR, with e-releases, but
okay. You can also go to PR Web and see what press releases are there. We could also go to see if anyone's written about this on Facebook. Okay, so let's go in here and just look at Kidster, which is your brand, on Facebook. See, these are, they haven't really found you yet.
Yeah.
If I go to Twitter, Kidzer. Let's see how many people we have on Kid. Okay, so kids. Yeah, see, it's not. It hasn't been found yet.
Wow.
What the search engines are doing is they're taking your brand and they're putting an S instead of a Z.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're bringing up competitors like Kidster Cooking, Kidster Car Wars, Kidster Car Wars, Kidster Clothing. But this right here is the proper spelling. So on the web, you do have 1,400 pages of people that have found you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here in Google, you have 2,700 pages, you know. And here's Amazon Kids Meet Motown. And this is your Twitter channel, Kidster Kid. Let's take a look at this. So I'm just going to finish this. Well, I'm just going to write a post on Kidster.
Okay.
And use these terms instead of the virtual worlds. We're going to be talking about something. I like looking at the PR Newswire. Here's something I found that's a tip for all of you folks out there. Okay. The more you can make your blog post use press release language rather than marketing language, the higher it's going to rank in search engines. Because search engines don't like marketers. Okay, so I'm just going to grab your press release and just for humor, put this in my blog. Okay, and then I'm going to promote that. Okay, so I grabbed your press release, and here is the book on Amazon. So then what I would do is I would go ahead and put my affiliate Amazon link in here because I want to get the credit through Amazon that I did that. But it's 99 cents, so for now I'm not going to really mess with that because like what I get 10 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And we can update that later, but let me just go ahead and put this out here. Okay, so there we go. We'll add the link. So here's the link. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to add the image somehow. So we're going to add the media. And we're going to upload the file. And I'm going to grab this picture. There's the image. So I'm going to save the image to my desktop. And go back to Kalatu Premium, select the file, go to my desktop, upload the picture. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing here with this. So I've uploaded that picture, and now I'm going to go here and set the featured image. I'm going to set that as my featured image. I'm going to set that over here in my Facebook sharing. Same thing. There's the picture. I'm going to copy the first few words, put that in here in the SEO description, go over here. This is like specific tactics, my friends. Okay. So now I have the Facebook image. I've got my featured image. I have the image right in my blog. I'm going to go ahead and show the featured image as the main thing on my post. I have my tags. These are all the tags. Now we just go back to search triggers and we grab. You can see I just went to keywords since yesterday. And we can see we have content marketing, virtual worlds, kids, and children's books. So we also have best children's books. But I'm going to pick for my keywords in my SEO. I'm just going to click on that one and run the box right there. Okay. So now here we have these books. I'm going to uncheck Disney because you're not really doing that. I'm going to go grab these as my keywords, and I'm going to go back to my Kalatu, and I'll put that in the keyword section right in here. And I already have my keywords done. I have my only tags done. Now we're going to get rid of the virtual worlds because this isn't really appropriate. I think that's okay. Games. You don't have a virtual world in Kidster, do you?
Not anymore. Probably will eventually again.
Okay.
Used to.
So here we have all the ones that are related to the actual topic of the post. And then I want to go ahead and put this in the blog post text. So I've got pretty much my whole blog here ready to go now. Okay? This is how it looks on Facebook. I'm going to make this a 21-day blogging challenge blog post.
And that's in Kalatu, right?
This is all Kalatu Premium. Yeah. Now let me show you what happens with why Kalatu Premium is so cool. And why I love Chris Record and what all the stuff he built Kalatu Premium. The guy who built the membership smart member product built Kalatu Premium for the company here. So now if I go here, okay, now I've published it, okay? I'm going to click View Post, and it's on my Music Marketing Madness blog, okay? And so there it is. And as you can see, here are my tags right at the top. Here's all my stuff. It's right on my blog. And if I refresh it a couple times, you probably will see the thing coming in here. Okay. So now watch what happens. If I go to buildingabrandonline.com, now this is what's really cool. Okay. If I go into their website and go to any blog at all, like, you know, here's an interview with Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay. Take a look at the sidebar over here. Okay, recent posts from the network. See that? Here's the post I just posted. So check this out. On the entire network with 275,000 posts right now, it shows up here under recent posts from the network. You see that? Mm-hmm. So what that does is it drives a massive amount of traffic over to my post because it's on the home page of. It's like having direct access to your own Huffington Post. Make sense? Uh-huh. And only members can blog right here. That's what's so cool about this. So we have right here the Kidster Books and Music releases Motown Children's Book free for 5 Motown Mondays on Amazon. And guys, all I did is I grabbed the press release, and now I click on that, and that's there. So now,
this is how I focus on blogging and making things happen with the Kalatu Premium blog. So if you're watching this video and you want to get your own Kalatu Premium blog, just visit my blog or click the button right here, and this takes you directly to building your own blog. Okay? And so then you can just go right in here, watch the video, talks a little about Kalatu Premium, and then you can get started right here with that. And you can pick your theme. The theme that I'm using for Music Marketing Madness is the Freedom to Roam theme. Click the theme, choose the roam, get started with your blog, pop in your account information for 25 bucks. You're in Kalatu Basic, and then from there, once you're inside, you can upgrade to Kalatu Premium. And that's it. That's how we blog.
Cool.
So get back to the person who sent you this video and ask them about how you can get involved with Kalatu Premium. And I will see you guys at the next event. And let me pop back on and stop the screen share and go back to our... So Bob, what do you think about this all?
It's very cool. I wish I had a WordPress blog.
Well, you get one with Kalatu Premium.
Yeah.
We'll get you hooked up with that.
Okay.
The whole point of Kalatu Premium is to have your own WordPress blog that's done for you. You set it up in a few minutes. It's got all the plugins. It has custom plugins. That's one of the things that they found that was breaking the blog, is they built all the plugins we need directly in from scratch. They're not third-party plugins. They're all certified, built for Kalatu Premium plugins.
Definitely.
Plus, they're using the enterprise level hosting, and they also have what's called the multi-user license. So it's multi-user WordPress. It's the most gangster thing you can get out there, and you can get started with Kalatu Premium for as low as $17 if you have the special secret link. So I'm going to be emailing that secret link out to everyone who's watching this video, so you can get started with Kalatu Premium, get on our team, and as a special bonus, since you're here from the very till the very end, when you get Kalatu Premium and you put in your API key as part of our team, and you purchase the Search Triggers basic version, which I believe it's currently like $19.95 a month, I will upgrade you to Search Triggers Pro. It doesn't matter whose team you're on. As long as you have the entry-level version of Search Triggers and you get the Kalatu Premium blog, we will upgrade you to Search Triggers Pro at no additional charge. So that is a $80 a month savings just for being part of Kalatu Premium. So I think everyone ought to go ahead and get Kalatu Premium. And if you do one more thing, if you upgrade to the Inner Circle Mindset Training, my mentor, Darren, will also give you a bonus $3,000 mindset training of his own called the 7-Figure Profit Maximizers, which is, all I can say is it's tough. It's really tough for you to craft your vision. He talked about that last Friday, in fact. And you'll get that as an additional bonus. So go ahead and get started with us today, and we will see you at the next event. Bob, thank you for coming today.
Bye, guys.
I'll see you here next week, and stay tuned. We're going to be launching Smart Member. I'd love to have Chris Record join us, and we will see you at the next event. We have events on Wednesdays and Fridays, okay, twice a week. And depending upon our guest schedule, check your email for the exact time, and we will start releasing replays of all of these events. So don't worry, if you missed something, just check your email. We'll get back to you. Now, last word, go ahead and make the decision today to get Kalatu Premium. And Didar, who was on there earlier, is now my executive assistant. He'll give you a call and get some private time with me, coaching you on how to help you grow your business using some of the tools we talked about today. So live long and prosper. I'm Vic, here with Bob. We'll see you at the next event. I hope to see you in Vegas. Woohoo!